Hi everybody, this is Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and I'm back with another auto chess match. I got asked in a previous video to create a build that would work well against assassins. So this is going to go through a couple options of what could work well to counter assassins. Assassins, I feel like, are pretty prevalent right now. I see a lot of people running them, and they can eat up a lot of builds really quickly. I think things that work well against assassins right now, like a standard Glacial Knight build or a Goblin build. So if we can get either of our builds to go in that direction, that's what I'm going to be working towards. So maybe a Glacial Knight, maybe a Goblin build, and we'll see where we can go from here. Well, here are some goblins. So I'm going to start with them, and we'll see if we can get something good going later into the game. Goblins work well because they have health regen. Also, they have a nice amount of magic that you can blast down on your enemies. I like this build, and it really does take off later in the game when you get a couple of those big 5-star units, that gyrocopter. I think it's called the gyrocopter in this, or that devastator. So we're going to try to go goblins here. And something we're also going to do in this, I'd like us to play in the mindset of leveling a little earlier than I have in previous builds. I've noticed that seems to be pretty beneficial. So I don't love these necessarily with goblins. I'm going to take the Whisper Seer just because I feel like we could level some things easy with him. He's probably going to go bye-bye very soon. As far as items are concerned, I like HP regeneration and I like mana on goblins. So given that it's a build that gives you a buff, the Goblin buff gives you plus 15 armor and 20 HP regeneration. I like seeing my guys with just more HP regeneration. And then of course this guy here, our Heaven Bomber, giving him more mana just lets him use his power more often. So I will continue to focus on the mana with him, just make it easier for his abilities to get used. Again, we're on PS4, PS5, so things are a little slow. It's a little slower than every other system when it comes to putting items on guys. You have to move a little more deliberately on PS4 and PS5. Let's see what we got. Oh, we've got our Skybreaker. How wonderful. And I'll also grab Hell Knight just because it's always good to have a Demon Knight early on. Now this is just wonderful. We just got our Goblin bonus, our buff here, and we got our buff for our mechanical guys. What is it called? Who cares, Jake? And then next round, again, as I said earlier, we are going to level early. So we're going to level next round, and we're going to try to level to 6 very quickly. The reason for this is it doesn't cost that much gold to do, so it's not going to hurt our economy in an intense way, and it's going to help us continue to put pressure on our enemies. A little different from what you've seen me do in some recent videos. I really like saving my economy, but it's so cheap to level right now. I feel like you do have to push it a little bit early on. And when we win, it won't even let me go into the menu I want to show you guys. It's very frustrating on PS4, PS5, but okay. Let's see, who'd we get here? None of you guys are going to make my build. I could hang on to you just for funsies. I'm definitely going to put our Hell Knight out there. They're just legit very good units. I'm also going to level, and that means I can put our Whisper Seer out there as well. Again, leveling a little early here. What this is going to give us when we win with the mechs, it gives us a Heart of Mech ×1, which is a great reason to win with mechs early on, because if we get a lot of those are basically free rolls for us. As you can see when I pull up the menu here, my R1, rather than costing me 2 gold to reroll units, it costs me one of those hearts. So if we win early on, that's just gravy for us, because it means we're going to be rolling a few times at least for free later. Now again, as we're moving forward here, I am going to be leveling up to 6 as quickly as possible. Unless there are units that we just have to buy, which can happen. Let's see. Who's here? I love Source. I really, really do love Source. No one else is going to work super well with what we're doing necessarily. I'm going to grab Source, and then I'm going to get rid of this guy, and I'm just going to level us in. The reason I love Source is it's just mana buffing for the whole team. Every, how often is it? 2 seconds, she gives 12 mana to all our allies. It just lets us use all our abilities that much faster. Now that we're level 6, I'm not necessarily going to push it to level 7 too intensely, too fast. I'm now going to save up some of our economy here, save up some of our gold. I'm going to continue buying units I like, but I'm not going to push our level to 7 super quick. I want to save up some money now. I want to make sure we earn a lot off our interest. Is there anybody I like? Not really. I mean, it's kind of cool to have 2 Fallen Witchers. I will take the Soulbreaker because he is a goblin. Right now, I don't really know if I even need to put him out there. He's not bad. I could see switching him out for the Whisper Seer, but I'll keep it the way it is for now. Again, this is working towards a build that counters assassins a little bit. And a good way to counter assassins is not to have a ton of squishy units, and this HP regen and the armor we get from goblins will be really beneficial once we get 6 goblins. Right now, putting out this most recent guy we got, it doesn't give us any new bonus, so I'm fine with where we are for the time being. We don't need him unless we start to get a 2-star version of him or we start to move our build in a different direction. But for now, it's fine not to have him. We're going to be looking for the rest of the goblins in our build. Let's see. I don't hate having Ogre Mage because a goblin does synergize with him pretty well, so I'll just put him on my bench. I like Evil Knight as well. I think he's just a good unit. There's another Whisper Seer. I don't really care to have, you know, another Whisper Seer. I'd rather switch out with an Evil Knight and get our Knight bonus and just get rid of our Seers. So this just gave us another synergy here. We now have Knights as well. And Knights have this nice ability where they can negate damage and they start the match with some damage reduction. So it's just another synergy for our group here. And right now, because of how hard we pushed early on, and, you know, of course, we got some good rolls here. No 2-star units yet, but we're in a good position to win a lot of our early matches, which just continues building up those mech hearts. Having a 3 mech and a 3 goblin is really nice if you're winning. Not so great if you're losing, to be fair. But hey, if you're winning, it's great. Now, I don't need to spend money on anything. Again, I want to save my economy a little bit here, so I'm just going to leave it at 21. You could see my positioning on this. I'm not stellar when it comes to positioning. I'm still learning this game as well, and considering it's so annoying moving units around, I let the game often adjust positioning, and then from time to time, I don't even bother with it, really. We've got some assassin here and some hunters. This could provide a little... No? I was going to say... Ooh, maybe they'll get us. This could be the build that takes us down. That Dwarven sniper is just always brutal. Yeah, he's probably gonna blow our head off right here. There we go. That's our first loss, and that's okay. I really don't mind losing as we go. As I've said many times, my whole thought is just continuing to push forward and keep our economy strong. Right now, if we win this next round, oh, it's Rock Golem, so we can't do it. I could sell both my benched units, but I'd really rather not. I think I might grab Pirate Captain. He's not in our build, but he is a nice dude to have around. I'll probably sell this dude, but he's a really strong unit, and I could swap someone out for him, and he could help change some matches because his big amount of damage, his area damage and stun is very useful. We should be able to take this out without a lot of issue here. Again, just a real basic build here, but something that works well against assassins is this Goblin Build.
Cheers, love. I'm here.
Let's see. I like mana. That's the way I'm going. Ooh, let's see. Who did I not see here? I mean, it's nice having a 2 poisonous worm, but I wonder, should I switch out my source? Could be fun. Let's just get this guy out here. He's just a fun gentleman to have around. Moving my guys a little here. put my items on again. It takes way too long to put items on in PS4, PS5. And I'm like trying to think about what units I'm going to be picking up here. There's no one on here that I absolutely have to have. We have 31 gold. I'm fine keeping it that way. Nice round for us. Another win. I think that's just from us pushing early. We just have kind of an advantage here. Let's see. Ooh. I am going to get rid of some people. Do I get rid of you? I think I do. I'm just going to get rid of you. See, look. It does this annoying thing. Now it thinks I want to move all these guys around, and I simply do not. I just wanted to sell him so I could grab this Hell Knight and still have over 40 gold. And you can go to... you. Why not? Really stack it intensely in favor of our Heaven Bomber here. Now we're at a weird point, because it's going to be about time for us to start getting some 2-star units, and we haven't got them yet. This guy has 2 of them, so I think this could be an easy loss for us, especially given that he's got a Doom in there. He's got a 2-star Abyssal Crawler, who's just a beast right now. That's hopefully someone we're going to take care of pretty easily as we go on and our build continues. Now we're about to get over 50 gold, which means whenever I'm over 50 gold, I spend down to 50 every time if I can. Well, well, well. We've got our 2-star Hell Knight. I'm definitely going to take that opportunity. If it doesn't look like... I'm going to put some items on him too, because he's just so good. If it doesn't look... And why would it have me pick this? This is the PS4, PS5 stuff. Why does it think I want to move this guy around? There was no indication that I... Like, again, it thinks I want to move this guy. Why? Why is it doing this? God, PS4, PS5. Please fix these controls. It's so frustrating. But anyway, now we're over 50. And I might sell one of our guys on the bench just to make sure that we get there if we're losing this round. But now that we're over 50 again, we're spending. I'm spending down to 50 every time because you get no bonus for being over 60 or over 70. The only bonuses come from over 50. So again, I just sold that guy real quick to make sure that I still get my bonus. Got me my 1 gold. If I would have won that round, I would have got 1 gold before it went over, but I didn't. No big deal, and there he is again. Okay, we got our source here, and now I'm gonna level twice. Next round, it's going to put us up to level 7, and then we're gonna continue putting units down. So once we get to level 7, level 8 and 9 specifically, this is where we're gonna find some of our high value goblin units. There's a 5, our Devastator's a 5 unit, a 5 gold unit. Our Venomancer is a 4 gold unit. And who else am I thinking of? Oh, the other one is the Cannon Granny or whatever it's called. That's also a 5-star unit. So we're going to eventually get our 5-star or 5 gold goblin units, and that's when things are really going to take off for us. Again, I'm not stressed about these losses as we're moving up. Our build is really going to start popping once we get level 8, maybe level 9, depending on how our rolls go. So we got nobody we need here, and I'm not going to be rolling for anyone just yet. I'm still going to use my gold to level. And we can put down another source, yeah, I'll put down another goblin here. He can gobble people up. Gobble people up? That wasn't even on purpose. Dwarf Sniper actually isn't bad either. I could steal him. Maybe I'll switch him out actually after this round. I would do it right now, but things take too long. Okay. Hey, he's getting eaten alive by the wolves anyway. I like having Source out there. I'm sure there are much better options than Source, but I just love mana regeneration for my guys. I think it's so freaking useful. Everyone gets to use their powers more, which is great. Once we start getting our 2-star goblins here, we'll also be in really good shape. I could definitely see an argument for rolling here, especially because we have those Hearts of Mechs, but I'm just going to wait until we're in a position to get our better units. That's when I'm going to start rolling.
Cheers, love. I'm here.
Ooh, what do I like? All this is good. Ooh. Hey, Heaven Bomber, how are you, buddy? All this is good, and I think I'm going to go with the ability damage because we have some units coming in that are really strong ability damage units. And, ooh, yes, please. I'm going to put you in here. Great. Great, great, great. Our goblins definitely benefit from having strong ability power. The other units that we're going to be looking for outside of that, I think we're going to be going into, boy, what are they called? I always forget. It's the one with the book. The sorcerers or whatever that give you lifesteal. That could be really beneficial towards us. Okay, we're getting gobbled up here. They got a lot of 2-star units and we just don't have them yet. We should soon, but we don't now. I think that's okay. I'm not stressed. We're going to be pushing into level 8, maybe level 9, and then we're going to start seeing more of the guys we need. So let's continue to level here. This is going to push us up into level 8. I'll put out my dwarf sniper with that. Maybe move him right there. And let's see. I'm going to switch this over to Goblin Mage recommended lineup, even though that's not where we're going, just so it stops telling us certain guys to pick up here. Now, as you can see, our chances of getting units are 4 stars are at 15%, and our 5 stars are now at 1%, or 5 golds, excuse me. And that means we have a chance to start getting some of the guys that complete our build. Not every build works that well with leveling this fast. Certain builds do, certain builds don't. It depends on where your units are. I've heard that Glacial Knights, you know, if you're going a Knight build, you don't need to level all the way to 8 and 9 because you've got a lot of the people you need earlier on and you want to start rolling. But for us, we need those higher tier units and we're still not seeing them. I'm going to continue to level and try to get us to level 9 here before we start rolling. That's what I want. Of course I want all these guys to 2-star, I absolutely do, but I'm not too stressed with hopefully getting it in the next few rounds. If we can get to level 9 here by round 20, 21, and then start finding our units so we can get 6 Goblin, that's when things are really going to take off for us. And I think it's going to be a strong counter to Assassins, because Assassins work well, but they work well against squishy units that aren't regenerating their health the entire time and aren't buffed by armor. So hopefully the buff of armor and health is going to protect us from an assassin build that we might see a little later. Again, it's not happening now. It's not going to happen until we find those units we need. We need 2 more goblins. Nobody here. Nobody we're looking for. I'm going to continue to level. And we're going to be up against a player, and then we're going to be up against a computer. And after that, we should... Am I right? We should be level 9? Either level 9 or very close to it. And that is when we can start rolling for our guys. I don't need to push it all the way to level 10, because it just it's too much. If I can get 6 Goblin and I can start 2-starring some of my units, we'll be in a much better position than we are right now. Right now, we're getting gobbled up. I'm sure there are some really good arguments for me rolling where I am right now, just to 2-star some of my guys, but I'm just trying to save economy, get us to level 9, and then find those guys. I need to find those goblins! Who do we got? Hey, Ripper is here. That's nice. Soon enough we could have a 2-star version of him. I definitely am not going to roll against a round 20 computer. I'm just going to spend some money, level us up. In fact, one more, and I get, you know what, I'm just gonna sell you. You're not gonna be part of my build anyway. Next round we definitely level to level 9 because you get 1 experience every round. So it will be time for us to start looking for our units. I'm gonna look for them around level 9, at least trying to get my 6 Goblin. I'm not gonna try to spend all my money rolling, but I definitely want my 6 Goblin here soon, because we need to get our build turned on and make people afraid of us again. I miss when people were afraid of us. Alright, who do we got here? We might use book at some point. I'm going to take this guy. Let's see. Let's roll a little. Who do we got? Who do we got? Nobody. Who do we got? Who do we got? Evil Knight? Come on, game. Who do we got? Who do we got? Skybreaker, you're coming. Soulbreaker, you're coming. Boy, oh boy. Alright, I'm going to roll next round. Oop, I should have thrown that guy out. Thank you, game. Thank you for doing that. I forgot that I leveled like a dummy. Soon enough here, our build's going to start turning on. Already, it's nice just to have 9 units against this guy. He's got stronger units than us, but hey, 9 units, really helpful. We're going to continue to roll this next round. And we're looking for those other goblins. We need 2 more goblins. Come on, game. Yes, I'll star you up, even though you shouldn't be here. Who are we looking for? Nobody. Hey, there's a couple guys we need. Venomancer, get out there, you silly son of a bee. We need 1 more goblin. Come on, game. Let's find ourselves a goblin already. No. I hate the way it just like pops up, pops down, pops up, pops down. Roll again. I'll hold this guy to star up, and I'll put this guy in here. I'm gonna sell this little ogre. I'm not interested really in these knights, but they're here for now, and they're both 2-star, so they're definitely gonna hang out until we find the goblins we need. This build is just doing better because we have 9 units right now, and a couple good units. I always love having this guy on our team, Soul Reaper. He's just always really beneficial. But we need to find that final goblin. We got 2 we could find. Hopefully we find Devastator, because Devastator I think is really good when he puts down those big powder kegs. Who do we got? I'll grab Source. Let's roll. Ooh, wow. This is great. We just got 2 2-star units. This build's really turning on now. Soon, and especially once we find that last guy. We just need that last guy. A couple of rippers. Alright. If we're gonna lose this one, I'll probably sell my Source here, just because I don't need them. But wow, look at how quickly things have changed for us now that we're rolling. My goodness, lots of 2-star units, 1 goblin away from having our 6th goblin, and once we have 6 goblin, every single member of the team is going to be getting health regen. It's big. It's a big shift for us. So it's going to be really, really good. And already you can see we're kind of gobbling the enemy up here. So, Goblin again. We've got... Oops. I'll definitely star you up. We've got this guy here. Our Warlock is happening because of our Venomancer and our Soul Reaper. So that's also really nice. Let's go ahead and roll. We're looking for that final Goblin. Where are you at, buddy? We really need you. It's going to turn our build on. Ooh! I didn't expect Cannon Granny, but here we go. Okay, I'm gonna swap out, I'll swap out Source really quick, even though I love Source, but this just gave us 6 Goblin. That means every single member of the team, all allies, 15 armor, 20 HP regeneration. This is a really, really strong build for us. It's not exactly where we need to be, because we still need to star up some of our units here, but this is going to help us deal with some of these tougher assassin builds. You can even see us faring really well against this build right now, and it's just because everyone keeps getting all their health back as the battle goes on. Pretty nice, right? And that turned out really well for us. Ooh, we're gonna 2-star. Oh, that's a bench ripper. We're looking to 2-star. We got Cannon Granny, Venomant. Yeah, we got a few guys that we're looking to 2-star right now. I think I'm gonna keep it how it is. I could see the argument for getting rid of Hell Knight. I'm gonna redistribute my items here. They gotta go to other people. I'm gonna have to get rid of my Hell Knight eventually, so that I can get some stronger units. But for now, I'm just gonna let this continue to go. We're looking for this guy right here, Venomancer, Soul Reaper. Both of them getting 2-star would be great. Cannon Granny is not really my favorite. I'll swap out a Cannon Granny for the Devastator if we find them. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. It's like we're hooking up in high school, right? Whatever happens, happens. People are thinking, what are you talking about, Jake? Hooking up in high school. Okay. There's 2 sirens right there. It's like teasing me to take them. But I don't think I'm going to. Soulbreaker. We got a strange egg here. So if we find someone that really works for our build, I don't have a problem using it. You know, if we find a Cannon Granny or a... Soul Reaper. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna have a 2-star Soul Reaper. I would have rather done it for the Venomancer, but I really love Soul Reaper. It continues to help get health to all of our guys, so I'll 2-star him, sure. And you can see us doing really well here with the 6 Goblin. And again, the reason behind it is just all that health regen. Our build's really turning on right now. We could push to level 10. I'm not super stressed about it, but we definitely could. If we 2-star a lot of our guys, I'll start pushing to level 10. Who are we waiting for? We're waiting for Cannon Granny and Venomancer, and that's really it. I'll roll. Oops. Why PS4? Why? Venomancer and a Strange Egg. That's like... feels like it's cheating, but there's our 2-star Venomancer right there. I'll now continue to push towards level 10 now that I have everyone except our 5-star at a 2-star unit. And now, this is sort of a bigger thought here, but we're going to have to decide kind of who we're going to keep around and roll for. I might just get rid of this source in general, even though I still really love source and I think it could be very beneficial to our build. You see us dealing with an assassin build right here, and we're actually holding our own pretty well. And the big reason for that is all that regen. All that health regen. We just goblined him up. That time I did it on purpose. We just goblined him up. We also have 2 knights that I could drop out for something more beneficial as well. Let's see. Devastators here. Well, I'm definitely swapping you for Cannon Granny, because I think you are just the shit. Okay. I'm going to put my ability items on you, my cooldown item on you. I'm going to continue to level here. Cannon Granny might make a reappearance, but I think it's actually going to be Source who comes down here. And, ooh, I got to put these on somebody. Quick, just get them on someone. If he gets the cast twice, I mean, that would be huge. Just one cast does a ton of damage to the enemy. You can see that 3,000 damage just by him putting that cast down. And even though we all got hit by that, you know, boat, boom, another big blast from that Devastator's powder keg. Huge, huge for us. Really strong build once you get 6 goblins, which is why I was rolling at level 9, because I needed those 5-star units. I couldn't do it without them. Some stuff, put it on my guys. What are we heading into? Level 29, so we have another player that we're going to be battling before our final round here. I'm not going to roll right now. I'm going to level myself. I'm going to try to get up to level 10 here. And then once I do, I'm going to put this source back down just so we cast much, much faster. I'm also going to bring this Soul Reaper in. I don't know if that's good positioning or not, but I'm just going to do it, dang it. If we have another Devastator and then grab an egg or something like that, that could be really great for us. As you saw last round, 4,200 damage just from him casting. So I want to make sure he gets the cast, which is why I want to get my source out there. That's a weak place for that barrel. This might not be the best round for us. We're kind of stuffed in here. My fault, obviously, because I'm not positioning my units well. Ooh! No? Yeah, we pulled through. I mean, those Devastator barrels, we're looking at 7,200 damage from a 1-star guy right there, just dropping those down. Anybody here? No. I'm gonna level. Do I want to level one more time? I do. Screw it. I'm gonna get my source out here. And I'm gonna let the game reposition me. We'll see if this is useful at all. I don't know if this is gonna be beneficial, but whatever. Okay. And now that we're level 10, we can start rolling with Reckless Abandon. Ooh, Royal Guard. He's pretty good. Royal Guard's pretty good. What do I want to do here? I don't know. I like Royal Guard. I like Grand Herald too, if I could get Divinity out there. Oh, let's see. I'm definitely going to go the direction of ability damage with this. Which is this one, right? No. I'm going to go this one. Yeah, because they get to use their ability twice. Soul Devourer. I mean, Pirate Captain is pretty cool, but right now we'll just leave it how it is. And we're gonna roll. Try to find some of our guys. Maybe we'll get some 3 stars going on here. I love Doom Arbiter, but I've already got those 2 knights out there, and I'm just gonna roll with it for now. Another Ripper. We've got Rippers down here, right? Heaven Bomber. Yeah. 3-star Heaven Bomber would be really nice. Let's see what we get working. So every time he casts, I mean, he's just going to be casting like crazy, getting tons of damage for us. Look at that. 2 of those bombs went off 7,500 damage that early in the match. And they're not really able to take us out. This is an assassin build, right, that we're going up against a bit. So hopefully that shows how it can be a pretty strong counter against assassins. What else do we got here? Yeah, Skybreaker, I'm going to level you up. I like Doom Arbiter. Let's see. Like Tort Elder. Ripper. Maybe we'll get a level 3. Maybe we'll get a level 3. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of some of these guys. So, Cannon Granny, you're gone. I can continue.
The law of equivalent exchange. I don't think so.
Anybody? Got a Skybreaker. Who do we got down here? Heaven Bomber, Ripper. You're going to go. What are you? Ripper. So we're almost at a 3-star Ripper, which means I'm going to continue looking for them. Ooh, I do like Helicopter. Is there a way to fit you in? I'd have to drop my knights. It might be worthwhile. God, I mean, he's so good. Alright, let's see. Let's roll a little, shall we? I hate the way the menu does like this weird drop-down thing on PS4. It's like, boink, see ya! No, I'm looking at that. I specifically have it up for a reason. Anybody? 3 stars. Can I get some 3-star units here? Please. Please help me. Ooh, Heaven Bomber. Alright, get out of here, Venomancer.
Have you tried?
Nobody yet. And we're close to the end of the match. You can see I'm just trying now to get like really powered up units. If I could in any way get a 2-star Devastator, that would be devastating. Oh, I don't know where I come up with this stuff. Okay. You can just see the amount of damage that Devastator is doing. 8,600 damage. He's a beast for us. All right, let's keep rolling. Somebody's got to come out as a 3-star unit. There we go. 3-star Ripper. Moving towards you. Pull the Venomancer down. Who else? I want those Rippers. I like Dark Spirit. I definitely could have taken him, but I'm just looking for specific units right now. And I should be putting my items on too, but it's just so slow on PS4 that I just forget about it. And look at these Devastator bombs. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. I would love a 2-star Devastator. We might not even need it. This is the last guy, huh? Boy, we kind of rocked everybody here, didn't we? Not trying to brag, but we really made them look like fools, huh? Alright. Another Venomancer.
My assistant would like being
Just gonna roll. There's a 3-star Skybreaker. Heaven Bomber. Strange Egg. Give me a Devastator. Strange Egg. Give me a Devastator. Oh! 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 And a 3-star. I mean, look at that. Look at what we just did there. This is crazy. I know I'm rolling against a computer here, but I don't even care. Like, this is just so cool. 2-star Devastator, 3-star Heaven Bomber. We're just like, this is gonna be bad for this guy. I really think this is gonna be bad for him. That one, right? No, that's not the one I wanted. Who cares? It's over. Just gonna put more armor on this guy. I mean, we've got a 2-star Devastator on our front lines there. Just ready to smash that dude.
Want to see my new trick?
Let's see what happens. This could be our final battle. Putting that dynamite down. Oh, putting that dynamite down. Man, look at that. 9,000 damage. Oh my goodness. This Goblin Build with that Devastator. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We didn't go up against a hardline, like really tough 3-star assassin build. But man, we did do pretty well in that one. So I think it's a really strong build right now in general, goblins. Once you get 6 goblins, that Devastator is just amazing. And I also think it's really strong once you get that full team armor, full team regen against a team of assassins. So hopefully that helps you. A goblin build, a good counter to assassins. If you like the video, a like, a comment, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. That's me. Goodbye. Mwah!